Well, the vice presidential candidates faced off last night for their only debate before the November election. Several issues were on the table as Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris sparred. Today, a new question raised. Will there be a second presidential debate after the Commission on Presidential Debates announced today that debate number 2 will be virtual? Rena Roy has the latest.
Sitting 12 feet apart, separated by plexiglass, Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris faced off in their first and only debate. With the White House a hotbed of COVID-19 infection, the coronavirus pandemic took center stage.
The American people have witnessed what is the greatest failure of any presidential administration in the history of our country.
President Donald Trump did what no other American president had ever done. And that was he suspended all travel from China.
The moderator also pressing the vice president, who is the head of the coronavirus task force, about what appears to have been a super spreader event at the White House.
It was an outdoor event, which all of our scientists regularly and routinely advise.
While he claimed a vaccine is right around the corner, experts say it likely won't be widely available until several months into next year.
If Dr. Fauci, if the doctors tell us that we should take it, I'll be the first in line to take it. Absolutely.
Though less fiery than last week's presidential debate, there were multiple interruptions.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh
speaking.
in. Joe Biden.
Your campaigns agreed to the rules for tonight's debate. I'm here to enforce them.
Both candidates dodged some key questions. As for next week's presidential debate, the Commission for Presidential Debates announcing a new virtual format with President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden participating remotely with the town hall audience and moderator at the venue. Trump telling Fox News today he's taking a pass, calling the virtual debate a joke.
No, I'm not going to waste my time on a virtual debate. That's not what debating's all about.
Biden's campaign says he's looking forward to speaking directly to the American public. The Commission on Presidential Debates says it made the decision in order to protect the health and safety of all involved in the debate, and neither campaign was consulted beforehand. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.